I don't know whether I'm gonna smoke crack or not, but what I do know is that we can't be doing the same things that we've been doing, you know? I mean, I know that's like a little bit of a wild way to come on, but like, we're friends, so I can keep it on a level with you, but because drugs, I'm uncertain in this economy. You might need a little bit of something just to keep you going, you know what I mean? I'm joking. Please don't do anything. Don't do it. But because I know you, and you will risk it all. You will risk it all for just that one night of pure bliss. Don't risk it. Don't risk it. I don't need you going broke. Because, well, broker. I don't need you going broker. But honestly, I just wanted us to talk, you know? I just feel there's so much going on in the world, and feeling comfortable and relatable and feeling like you got someone to talk to, someone to be your friend, someone to hold your hand. And let's be real, we're in a loneliness epidemic, especially after quarantine, especially for our generation, Gen Z, you know, some for Gen Alpha. You know, it's just such solitude, and to be able to have that community is like so important. So, state of the world, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it just like got to our generation and it was like, we're gonna derail, we're just gonna go left, and we're never gonna go right. I just hope that in the next like few years it becomes something like we have to do something, because I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I'm scared just like you. Okay? I'm like, what's in our food? I don't even know what I'm breathing anymore. Is air good for you? I'm telling you, if I see something that says you can't breathe air anymore, air isn't good for you. What you didn't know is, of course I know air has toxins and all these different things, but if they come out saying air, you can't breathe it no more, you now have to just hold it. And if you don't hold it, you can't even breathe in processed air, because if you breathe in the purified air, it's just another fake air, and then you're not going to be able to think straight, and then you're going to turn into an alien. You know, I'm tired. You're tired. I know we're both tired. I know you're tired. You know, but, you know, God's got us, though. It's a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to endure. I mean, it's like, how do you even go for your dreams, you know? Sometimes it feels like everybody is watching you. Sometimes it feels like no one is watching you. Sometimes it feels up in the air. What I do know is that if anyone can do it, you can do it. You'd be like, I mean, but you don't even know my name personally. Yeah, I do. Jim, Katie, Tyrone, Tyresa. Yeah, I know your name. Yeah, Ronald, Mike, Samantha, Imani. That's my name, so. But, yeah. I mean, I know I'm kind of like going around, but that's because we're just having a dialogue, a conversation. I'm just kind of picking my brain, picking your brain. I mean, hasn't the last few years just been something else? But guess what? You know, no matter what we've done in the past, no matter how things have turned out, you are where you are for a reason. Now, whether it's good or bad or indifferent or up and coming or derailing, it's all up to you, you know? And I don't say hate a lot. I don't say hate a lot. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky person, as you know, and I don't say hate a lot. You know, I'm very nice, very kind, but I would hate it for me and you, best friends, looking back and being like, dang, is this what life was supposed to be? Is this how things were supposed to become? Should I maybe have went out for that dream job? Maybe I shouldn't have let the good one go away. Maybe I should have just put the phone down. Okay, but the thing is, it's okay that you're on the phone with me because we're having a general conversation, like to get your mind in the right space. All right, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, but putting the phone down, actually getting out and looking around you. You know, I feel so much is in your phone. And even for myself, your timer, your alarm, your notes, your games, your social media, all of it, it's in your phone. And, you know, something you might have not known about me, you know, since we're friends, still unpacking and learning more about each other, is I actually love to do poetry, right? And I usually do my notes app because it's easier. It's easy to type, it's easy to erase, it's easy just to like maneuver. But today I really felt like writing some poetry. And I was like, I am going to actually write it on paper. I know it's a little bit extra, but sometimes you just need to pull yourself from your whole world being inside of mine is like I got an iPhone 15, so mine is like look up the size for iPhone 15, like the regular ones. I got the pink one. It's so cute. But mine is like 6 inches and 3 inches wide, right? Like our whole life is in something that's 6, 7 inches, 3 inches wide. That's where our whole life is in. I don't know, but a world that is so big we're on God's green, beautiful earth. And of course I know that things are going crazy, but at the end of the day, you can still make your own choices. And you're like, oh, well, but different people are inflicting on it. You can still make better choices. I don't care what situation you're in. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care who is over you, who is above you, to your left, your right, under you, whatever. In front of you, behind you, and behind you, and behind you. I don't care. You can make better decisions. I don't care what it is. I don't care what situation, with school, with family, with work, with kids. It don't matter. But what I do know is that you can always make a better decision. Like, think about it. Let's say, for example, you want to be better. Let's say you're 13, 14, right? And you want to eat better, but your family doesn't have a lot of money, and you want to do better with your food. Guess what? You can't control all of it. And I understand. You can't control all of it. You're not making any money. You're not in your own place. Or guess what? You could be older, younger, whatever. But you're like, dang, I can't do it. Guess what? You can control how much you eat. You can put down that certain type of chip. You can, instead of going for that 3rd slice of cake, you could do 1 slice of cake. It's always something you could do better with, you know? And it's like, well, it's like, just be grateful. You need gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. You're not grateful enough. I'm going to say it again. You're not grateful enough, but I'm thankful, you know? I say thank you, and I say my prayer, and I'm like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's good. You're not grateful enough. Because true gratitude sees what you have and it upscales it. But in the moment, I just kind of like got a little revelation with this. That's why I'm adjusting. I'm adjusting because I got something on a new level. But in the moment, guess what? The moment you become grateful, you see what you have, and that becomes your floor. That becomes your bottom line, your baseline. And naturally, as ourselves and as humans, we try to upscale and build. So guess what? When you're not grateful and you go below the baseline, even when you upscale, it's like sinking sand. It's like you're trying to get out the sand, you know? You're trying to climb out of something when in actuality, you could have been standing on solid rock the whole time. But you make the rock turn into quicksand when you stop being grateful. But once you get that ounce of gratitude, it becomes flat surface. You can stand, you can walk, you can become anything. Dream how you want to dream. Guess what? You are enough. Alright? But it's hard to see you're enough when you keep comparing yourself to people, when you keep devaluing yourself. What do you mean devalue myself? Devaluing yourself by not optimizing who you are. Why are you trying to make a red crayon a blue crayon? Why is the red trying to become blue? Why is the color pencil trying to become a crayon? Be who you are and optimize it. If a crayon looks at a color pencil and thinks, oh, I'm not as like this and I don't make the thinnest line ever, and you stop being grateful for the fact that you can fill in space and you can make it artsy and creative that you want, guess what? You're going to look at the color pencil and be like, I'm not enough. And then when you're not enough, guess what? You're going to stop trying to be the best crayon that you can be. I know that we went into the whole statement about crayons, but you get the gist. You're gonna stop trying to be the best crayon you can be because you feel like the color pencil is above you, when in actuality y'all are both trying to draw, y'all are both trying to color, y'all are both trying to make art. Okay, so I know I'm saying what I'm saying, but like, you feel me? Low key right now, like, since we're talking, you know how I was talking about that poetry? Like, I kind of want to share that poetry now. Because why not? Because why not? Because why not? If I can even, dang it, can I even find a notebook? If I could find a notebook. Oh my gosh. Let me just, I know I'm struggling. You don't have to tell me I'm struggling. You don't have to laugh at me. Alright? You do not need to laugh. Stop laughing, okay? This is not a joke. This is not a drill. Pipe down. Let's see a poem that I want to do. I'm looking for one. That's a cute one. There's one I called Halt. It was kind of like weird. You know what? I'm gonna read it to you. Because why not? It's a little weird, and I do better poetry, okay? This was just like one of my loopsy daisy kind of like, what's it called? Like exploring poetry. It says, and this was made September 16th of 2024. It says, humble golly tops, grumbled lollipops, for if I left, would you stop? Would this be the stop of a new talk of a clock I can't account for? You talk to me, but I'd leave a note on your door, hoping you'd forget what I did before. I'd whisper something towards the fact that I meant something. But could it be real or just a fling? I'd talk for hours just to feel something. Even dreams can imagine who you are. Try is what I do best, but even that is bizarre. It's so bizarre. If I kiss, I'd fall. If I lift, I'd halt towards the very thing I'd call for. Let me leave a new note, this time on your floor. Once again, hoping you forget what I did before. Leave me, not for I need you more. Keep me close. I've never felt this before. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Honestly, I have a lot more on my notes, but that was one of them. I low-key want to get my folder. Oh. This just made me want to read this one. I don't know. I love the sound of this one. This is called Honeybird. For me, I love honey. I just love honey. I'm a honey bear. I just love it. I just love that honey. Give me all the honey. Low key, I want my own like honey bee comb place because that seems like so dope and so amazing.